Well, hello, my little pretties.
Good morning, guys. What's going on? Glad to see you again. Anyway, today we've got a new court date for JC News now. He's got a free trial coming up. Let me see if I can find it for you. Here it is, from MissouriCourtsCase.net. Seems like this case has taken forever. It's been a couple of years. But anyway, case number CR00059, State versus Jimmy Coyhague has been added or updated. Alright, scheduled court event in 2 days. Free trial conference is on 9/5/25. So finally he's going to have his free trial conference. Anyway, it looks like he went to some police station out in the district somewhere that's closed for Labor Day. And he insists on getting in there. There's one person in the whole building. There's one cop in there. And he makes an absolute fool of himself. Acts like a little kid. Asks a bunch of stupid questions. And ends up leaving without what he wanted. Because he didn't want what he said he wanted in the first place. If that doesn't make sense, it will when you see it. Anyway, let's get started here. This is painful doing a video on Jimmy again.
JC News Now. Let's go see if we can get a couple of complaint forms. This is Springfield Police Department, South Division.
His mission today is get some complaint forms from the police department. But keep that in mind. Do not forget what he said. He's there for complaints. That's not what he wants. You'll find out why.
How do you get in? I don't guess you do. It says it's closed to the public.
And now we're going to muddle through and speed up to the first round of looking into cars in the parking lot. That's what we're going to do.
How is a police department closed to the public?
There's Jimmy asking the tough questions. Maybe by locking the doors, Jimmy. Maybe that's how they do it. You ever think of that? Huh?
What I want to know. This car don't have any front tags.
He's just trying to get somebody to notice him. He's not done, though. He's going to go back to the door, and then he's going to go back to the parking lot to make sure they see him and come out and ask him questions, which they're not going to do.
Some days I'm a car with no wheels, spinning on nothing, forgetting what's real. If I had a brain, I'd rent it out, but I don't, so I just scream and shout. Talking to walls, they don't talk back. Lost my map, stuck on this track.
No inspection stickers. Oh, we're just gonna ignore me? Okay. That's fine.
Like the Jimmy song, make sure you have closed captions on, that way you can catch what it's saying if you can't quite hear it. Anyway, we're gonna speed through some more parking lot shenanigans here.
I don't guess they accept complaints here. That's kind of odd.
Good old Jimmy, the tiresome, lame, comment-making moron. Anyway, he's gonna get the cops' attention here in just a minute.
Close the screens. Hey, can I get a couple complaint forms?
A couple of complaint forms.
Officer complaint forms?
You find those online.
I can do it in person too, right?
Okay, yeah, you gotta go up to police headquarters. This building's closed to the public right now.
What if I'm on foot?
Huh?
I'm on foot.
Well, you can order a taxi, I guess.
Is that just how you intimidate people out of filing complaints? Can you just get me one, please? What's your name? Locke?
Officer Locke.
You got a badge number?
1811.
Okay, cool. What if someone tries to force me to give my social security number?
What do you mean, forces you? Like a citizen?
2 gangsters.
2 gangsters?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't give it to them.
I know their names, but they kidnapped me afterwards. One of them's name is Henry, and one of them's name is Chronister.
Henry and Chronister. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're stating officers.
Yes.
Okay.
Thugs. Gangsters.
What's this incident you're referring to? Is this why you want to file a complaint?
Yeah, well, that's coming with the lawsuit.
Okay, and do you have a phone that works with your phone number? You know you can call into the police station and talk directly to our internal affairs?
Yeah, that doesn't work. I've tried that.
You tried that?
Yeah, they give me the runaround.
Everything this officer does is not good enough for Jimmy. It's not acceptable. See, Jimmy's a perpetual victim. Victimhood is his mantle. That's what his challenge is all about. His channel is all about. Him being the victim of some tyrant cop, and this one is added to the list, I guess, on the lawsuit, the Lowell suit.
Okay, well, what else would you like me to do for you?
Go in there and get me a couple complaint
You want a
forms.
complaint form?
2.
Is there any reason why you're walking around videoing all of our cars and trying to video in the police station?
Yeah, I'm doing a story.
You're doing a story, okay. Well, let me go see if I can find some complaint forms. Like I said,
Now watch what Jimmy does as soon as this guy goes to go back inside to get him some complaint forms. Just listen to him.
that normally is handled at headquarters, but let me see if I can print some off for you, okay?
You know what? That's all right. I'll figure it out. What are we going to do about these gangsters that are forcing people to give their social security number? You know that's against the 1974 Privacy Act. That's a crime.
Let's take a look at what Just Steal Law says about this. This is the way you can ask a lawyer a question and they'll answer it for you. Anyway, A, no, a police officer typically cannot and should not ask for your social security number. In a situation like this, a few key points: there is no requirement for citizens to provide their SSN to a police officer. Now here we go, here's the caveat: who has already verified their identity through other means like a driver's license. Now, listen to what Jimmy has to say about this.
If an officer has a lawful detention asking for your identifiers, is that what you're saying?
Social security numbers.
Okay, that's part of your identifiers.
No.
Did you give him a driver's license number?
No. I gave them my name and date of birth.
Name, date of birth,
And-
driver's license, or social is what we have to be able to check someone for warrants.
According to the law.
So he didn't give him his driver's license, so he didn't identify himself. He just gave some name that could be a fake name, who knows. Anyway, you're not going to win this, Jimmy. The only law that you're an expert on is how to break it. We all know it.
It's name, date of birth, name, and address. That's the only thing required in Missouri.
Okay.
Why are y'all forcing laws like that? That's tyrannical, sir.
Tyrannical. I would not agree with you. Okay, it's very standard that we ask for everyone's name, date of birth. We also ask for a lot more information than that normally. Can I help you, sir? It's closed to public, sir. Police headquarters is where you got to file a report or do anything like that. Okay.
I just wondered if I could use the bathroom.
Yeah, no, you can't use the restroom. I'm sorry. Do you want me to go get you some complaint form, sir?
No, I'm going to do it with the lawsuit. But what are we going to do about these officers that are illegally... They're breaking the law by asking people for their socials.
I would disagree with you, okay?
Well, you might want to research it.
Okay.
Are you a lieutenant or are you a patrolman?
I'm an officer.
An officer? Well, you're not an officer. You're not in the service. Patrolman.
Okay, I am a police officer. That is my title. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
I think that's about it, man. You are dismissed.
Okay, well, like I said, I can get you those forms if you want. Otherwise, you can call up to police headquarters, or you can go directly in police headquarters.
All right.
I would just say, from now on, comply with officers if they have a lawful detention, okay? If they don't have a lawful detention, and they can articulate that, then it is within your rights not to identify yourself, okay? But if they have a lawful detention, then you have a legal obligation to identify yourself. If you do not, you are breaking the law, okay? And you are in violation of city ordinance and state law, and you can be cited or taken to jail.
All right. Lawful arrest.
Lawful detention.
No, that's against the Fourth Amendment, sir.
That is not true.
Yes, it is, man.
Lawful detention for being suspected of breaking a law or committing a crime.
But
right.
I could remain silent, though, right? Throughout the whole ordeal.
You have the right to remain silent due to your Miranda warning,
Right.
okay? However, you have to identify yourself. If you remain silent to the point of not identifying yourself, you're violating the law, okay?
Man, you need a refresher, bud.
You need to learn the full context of the law and the city ordinances, okay?
Well, city ordinances doesn't trump the Constitution.
City ordinances are reflective off of Missouri law that says if a police officer has a lawful detention, you have to identify yourself.
But I can remain silent.
Jimmy has run the gambit of stupid questions to ask, trying to provoke the officer. It's not working. The officer's very professional, very calm. It's all working out just fine for the officer, but not for Jimmy.
After identifying yourself.
No. No.
If you remain silent, then you're probably going to get arrested for failure to identify.
Right.
I'm just letting you know, okay?
Yeah. That's what happened.
Educate yourself so you don't bring these issues.
Oh, I'm educated. Y'all are...
Alright.
That's why I'm doing this, is
Well,
to
if
train...
I can't do anything else for you, then I'm going to go back in here.
I'm
and get
trying to
work, all
train you guys better because y'all are a
right?
little...
Okay. Well,
Listen.
thank you for what you do, all right?
All right, I appreciate you, Locke. Have a good one. All right, there you have it. You don't have the right to remain silent.
And it's a wrap, folks. Jimmy's going to walk around and say ignorant things to himself when nobody's paying any attention to him. And I highly doubt that he walked there. I'm sure he has his mother's card tucked around the corner somewhere. Anyway, yeah, he goes to court for his pre-trial in a couple of days, so I'll be looking forward to the results of that. If they don't frickin' postpone it again, he gets everything postponed. That's why it's taken 2 or 3 years. I believe it's for felony stalking, second offense. Anyway, you already get found guilty once of it. Anyway, that's where we're going to end the video. He's on his way out now. Love y'all. Bye.